ባልፍም ኖሬ ስለ እናት ምድሬ እሷ ናት ክብሬ ኧረ እኔስ አገሬ ባህርሽን ተሻግረው የጀግኖች አገር የአዳም እግር አሻራ ፈለገ ጊዮን ያንቺ ስም ሲጠራ እንኳን ሰማይ ላይ ባንዲራሽን አይቶ ስምሽ ሲጠራ ማን ዝም ይላል ሰምቶ እንኳን ሰማይ ላይ ባንዲራሽን አይቶ ኢትዮጵያ ሲባል ማን ዝም ይላል ሰምቶ
As the size of this room and the number of people watching online demonstrates, this is not an ordinary evening. This night is special for several reasons. Tonight, we celebrate 8 outstanding individuals who will be honored for the ways in which they have not only succeeded in their chosen field, but also share their time, talents, and resources to help their communities. Before you tonight are poets, musicians, physicians, humanitarians, scientists, activists, and entrepreneurs. And as we recognize the student honorees that are here before you, we also celebrate the promise of tomorrow. Tonight, we will also celebrate the 25th anniversary of SEED. The Society of Ethiopians Established in Diaspora was created by a small group of visionaries who recognized that with more and more Ethiopians settling abroad, there were limited chances for children, or other professionals for that matter, to learn about the work and achievements of others and to stay connected to their heritage and culture. That although Ethiopia is a land of many traditions and beliefs, the idea of recognizing and celebrating people who make significant contributions to society while they're still here to hear it was not very common. The questions they asked themselves were, how do Ethiopian children in the diaspora get exposed to role models amongst their own people? How do we find and celebrate inspirational people and organizations? And so the seed was planted. 25 years ago, SEED, a non-political, non-sectarian, non-profit organization, was created. Over the past 25 years, SEED has honored over 100 distinguished and inspirational leaders, as well as recognized students who represent the hope of tomorrow. Each year, dedicated board members, advisory board, friends and family members volunteer their time and resources to come together to celebrate the accomplishments of those working tirelessly in and for our communities. As one of the newest board members of SEED, I am both humbled and proud to join this distinguished group. You can actually say that the influences that led to me being here on this stage with you is precisely what SEED was created to achieve. Growing up, I was blessed to have many examples of excellence around me. My siblings and I learned about the importance of education, hard work, and contributing to the community from my parents, Ato Gabreyes Benya and Wezero Wainishat Desalegn. They exposed us to opportunities and encouraged us to do our best in whatever endeavors we pursued. And now, as a wife and a mother, I understand that one of my primary duties is to provide opportunities to my own children so that they grow to be grounded in their identity as Ethiopian Americans and strive for excellence in their chosen field. And so the seeds are planted, will continue to bear fruit. Tonight is also a special night because we are honored to have another SEED alumni, Alam Tsahay Wadajo. The founder of Tahitu Entertainment and currently the artistic director of Tahitu Cultural and Educational Center is our master of ceremonies. One of the giants of Ethiopian culture and arts, Alam Tsahay's distinguished career spans more than 3 decades. A versatile artist known for her creativity, Alam Tsahay is an accomplished director, playwright, actor, writer, poet, lyricist, and community activist. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage now. So we thank you for coming tonight. We hope that you'll be inspired by our honored guests, entertained by the music and celebration to come, and that you'll continue to support this wonderful organization. Thank you.
በጣም አመሰግናለሁ። በቅድሚያ የዚህ የሲድ ኦርጋናይዜሽንን 25ኛ ዓመት በዓል ለማክበር እዚህ በመገኘታችሁ ተሸላሚዎቹንም አድናቂዎቹንም የሲድ ቦርድ አባላትንም እንኳን ደስ አላችሁ ላለሁ። በእኛ በኢትዮጵያ ማህበረሰብ ውስጥ በቁመና ያሉ መሞገስ መደነቅ እጅግ አስቸጋሪ ባህል መሆኑን ሁላችንም እንገነዘባለን። በዓለም ላይ ውድ የሆነ የመደነቅና የሙገሳ ቦታ ቢኖር በእኛ ህብረተሰብ ውስጥ ነው፣ እስኪሞቱ በመጠበቅ። የሲድ በዓላት ግን አባላት ግን ይህንን ባህል በማፍረስ ወጣቶችንም ሆነ ሌሎች ባለሙያዎችን በህይወት ዘመናቸው ለማሞገስና ለማድነቅ ያስችል ዘንድ ያቋቋሙት ድርጅት ዛሬ 25ኛ ዓመቱን ያከብራል። በዓላችንን የምንጀምረው ራታችንን በመብላት ነው። የራቱን በዓል ለመጀመር የቦርዱን አባል አቶ ሻውል በጸሎት እንዲያስጀምርልን ወደ መድረኩ ጋብዛለሁ። አቶ ሻውል።
ተከበራችሁ እናቶች፣ አባቶች፣ እህቶችና ወንድሞች፣ የሲድ ቤተሰቦች፣ የዕለቱ እንግዶች እንደምን ከረማችሁ? እንደምን አመሻችሁ? በቸርነቱ ጠብቆ በዚህች ዕለት በዚህ ቦታ ባሰባሰበን በኃያሉ በእግዚአብሔር ስም ሰላምታ ለእናንተ ይሁን። በመጀመሪያ ለተወደዳችሁ የእስልምና እምነት ተከታዮች ሁሉ ሲድ ረመዳን ካሪም ይላል። እንኳን ለረመዳን አደረሳችሁ ጾም። በዚህች ምሽት የእግዚአብሔርን ጥሪ ተቀብለው የሌሎችን ችግር ለማቃለል በተግባር ጥረት ያደረጉትን እግዚአብሔር በሰጣቸው ዕውቀት በመጠቀም ራሳቸውን ከፍ ላለ ቁም ነገር ያበቁትን ለሌሎቻችን ድንቅ ምሳሌ የሆኑን ወንድሞችና እህቶች እንዲሁም ወጣት ልጆቻችንን ለማክበር ተሰባስበናል። All right, to accommodate all attendees, allow me now to continue the prayer in English. Before we start, just look around you and admire God's grace, the beauty, the smart, the kindness, and the courage. Please express your appreciation by saying to each other, I am so glad that you are sitting next to me. Please do that. Thank you. Thank you. Now please join us in a 5-second silent prayer, remembering former SEED honoree Professor Richard Pankhurst, who passed away since our last gathering here. and life and death, and life beyond death, nothing can separate us from the love of our God. Now, let us now collect our thoughts and our minds and offer prayer of thanksgiving. According to our culture, language, and religion, we know you by different names. Some of us, we call you Yahweh, Elohim, and some እግዚአብሔር. To some of us, you are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to some of us, you are just the intelligent designer, but you are one and the same. Blessed be thy name. This evening, we are gathered here to honor these individuals who heed your calling and acted on the gifts you have given them for the betterment of all your people. We acknowledge that you are the source of all these gifts. Merciful Allah, we pray that you bless them, even more bless this gathering, bless this organization Seed. For the last 25 years, it has highlighted extraordinary deeds done by ordinary individuals. Bless the food we are about to enjoy and bless those who prepared it. Gracious God, we are engaged in this gathering. Help us to remember our brothers and sisters who are in need of basic necessities in our motherland and everywhere else. And convict our hearts to get involved and extend helping hands to others. ቅዱስ እግዚአብሔር ሆይ ሀገራችንን ኢትዮጵያን ምድሯን ባርክ፣ ሕዝቧንም ጠብቅ፣ ሰላምን፣ ፍቅርን፣ አንድነትን ስጠን። በዙሪያዋ ላሉ ጎረቤቶቿ ሁሉ ሰላምን ስጥልን። ይህችንም ሀገር አሜሪካን ባርክልን። ወንድም በወንድሙ የሚጨካከንበትን የሚጋደልበትን ዘመን አቁምልን። In your name we pray. Hallelujah. Praise God. Allahu Akbar. Wa subhat l'Exabir. Amen.
Thank you so much. It is a joy to have you with us every year. Let's give it up for Ms. Alam Tsahai Wadajo. Can you raise your hands if this is the first time that you've been to a SEED event? All right. All right. Can you raise your hand if you've been to a SEED event? All right. It's almost half and half. Well, I welcome all of you on behalf of our chairman and our board. We are so excited to be here after 25 years. So many of us in this room grew up with this organization. I'm one of them. I could not be more happy to stand here 25 years later to see all the wonderful accomplishments we've made. Every year you hear me get on stage and I tell you how much I love being here because I have the distinguished honor to introduce to you amazing, amazing graduating high school seniors. So this is one of the favorite parts, not because I'm on the microphone, but I hope you like it. But because I'm about to tell you why you and your children should be inspired to be Ethiopian American, to work hard, do well in school, to give back to your community. And so without further ado, I have 4 distinguished honorees to present to you. First, I want to give a special recognition to Rahel Bogosian. Her family is here, but she is actually graduating from Harvard Law School and in Boston. She grew up with this organization as a young lady, and she was a managing editor of the Harvard Civil Rights law review. She would be here tonight. We can give her a hand for that. Following in the footsteps of Mr. President Barack Obama, not bad. So she has done amazing work for the Judiciary Committee in the U.S. Congress, the Office of the U.S. Attorney in the state of Massachusetts. She's worked for Planned Parenthood. She's done amazing things, and she wrote a compelling diversity statement about how, as a young child, the teachers used to call her Rachel. And she would tell her parents that, maybe she should just change her name to Rachel instead of Rahel. But in her statement, she says, quote, "In time, Seed taught me, a first-generation Ethiopian American, what was absent from the mainstream discourse in Ethiopia, the richness of our history, traditions, and most importantly, our people. I had never seen anyone like the honorees, and doing so was critical to who I would become." And at the end of her statement, she says, with honor and dignity, she's happy to have the name Rahel because of what Seed meant to her in terms of her identity over time. So we want to thank her. All right, and now without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you all four of the honorees standing to my left. And so if Mr. Teferi Danyacho Tadessa could please stand. Mr. Tadessa is a graduating senior from Upper Darby High School in Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania, who has been on the honor roll from freshman to senior year, receiving A's in courses like AP History, Psychology, AP US Government, and French 3. His rigorous course load spans from AP Bio to AP Calc, AP European History, and has earned him the respect of his peers and teachers as a member of the National Honor Society. Even his school counselor is impressed with Teferi, constantly raising the bar of achievements for himself with a strong desire to become a physician to help his community. His counselor says, quote, "He sets high expectations for himself, owning the American dream as his, considering the dream is the reason his parents immigrated to America. Even beyond Teferi's relentless efforts to achieve his dreams, Teferi is a disciplined musician, having played in his school's award-winning marching band, concert choir, and orchestra all 4 years." You can give it up for that. You got talent, we're not mad at you. With aspirations to go to medical school, Teferi has used his spare time to volunteer at Delaware County Memorial Hospital, but perhaps most impressive is Teferi's dedication to his church, where he has regularly attended since the age of 4. At Debre Genet Qudus Emmanuel Ethiopian Orthodox Church. And where he now serves as deacon, or as you all, and we all say, diakon. Teferi has dedicated countless hours to church, showing up early before others and doing whatever it takes to ensure a strong and vibrant church community. And yes, Teferi is also fluent in Amharic. With his passion for medicine, Teferi Danyacho Tadessa will be majoring in biology this fall, where he will attend Boston University. Let's give it up for Mr. Teferi Danyacho Tadessa. Thank you. Can I have a seat? Now will Mr. Kirubel Aklilu please stand up? All right. So I read your portfolio, and the first thing that came to mind was AKA STEM Ambassador Extraordinaire, which you'll understand in just a moment. He is a graduating senior from Thomas Jefferson High School of Science and Technology in Alexandria, Virginia. An honors student with a 3.8 GPA, Kiribel has excelled in his classes such as AP Calculus and Computer Science courses, including Artificial Intelligence. With application courses and A+ data structures where he mastered material and recursion, algorithms, computer programming, and array manipulation. Don't ask me what that all means, but it means you're pretty smart. In fact, Kiribel participated in his first hackathon last summer with fellow coders to build a phone or website application in 24 hours, and he used his senior project this year to develop a mobile household application that simulates So listen to this. This is pretty cool. So this household application that he put together simulates human emotions and responds accordingly. So in other words, he would use facial and emotional recognition to determine the emotion being expressed, and then in the house, the color sort of would change to match the mood that you're feeling, right? Kiribel was part of the Young Scholars Initiative and trained students how to code and encouraged minority students to keep studying STEM. He has dedicated several hours to teaching elementary kids in several different programs throughout the summer and school year. He also has held teaching booths every year at Techstravaganza and has done everything from teach young students how different solutions conduct electricity to training in genetics. And now you're probably thinking, of course, oh, he must be one of those nerdy tech types who just studies computer science, but guess what else makes Kiribel amazingly unique? While taking the lead in his role as a model STEM student, Kiribel was not only on the varsity football team, but also an ultimate Frisbee player. Wait, listen, hold your applause, it's a long list. President of the Young Democrats, president of the Black Student Union, representative of the school on the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, and even founded his organization called Hip Hop Heads at the school where he served as president, creating a space to explore the history and impact of hip hop. He told me we were going to do some freestyling after. You know what's up. That's what's going down. Freestyle to celebrate the 25th anniversary. Similar to Mr. Tafari, Kiribel was ordained as a deacon at the age of 9 at Ethiopian Orthodox Tawado Church. Following in his father and grandfather's footsteps, okay, now this is the kicker, right? I said all that. Kiribel knows how to read and write and speak Amharic and Ge'ez. So that's when you know he is raising the bar pretty high. So very impressive. And next he's going to build a computer software for Ge'ez, probably lying some hip hop tracks on the side. So we got a lot to look forward to. Kiribel's incessant passion for science, technology, math, and engineering, and his many other talents is visceral. He will be taking his talents with him, majoring in computer science at Carnegie Mellon. Let's give it up for Mr. Kiribel Akidi. Thank you very much. And now will Ms. Yabsara Fakade please stand up. Ms. Fakade is an outstanding graduating senior from Northwood High School in Silver Spring, Maryland. The sister has so many A's on her transcript, you would think it's the only letter in the alphabet. I am not lying to you. The litany of honor courses she has taken began in high school, where she took nothing short of honors and AP courses, whether it was bio, English, algebra, Spanish. Then her sophomore year, AP government, AP psychology, AP Spanish, not to mention the other honor courses. Then on to AP Calc, AP Bio, AP Lit and Comp, AP World History. Then her senior year, AP Chem, AP Statistics, and so on and so forth. She has maxed out on all AP courses available in her high school and has received nothing less than an A. And then I start reading and I think, okay, this must be all you do, right? You just study, you don't really do much else. But no, that's not true. She is a guitarist and singer and was a solo vocalist for Billboard Magic Musical throughout high school, played varsity lacrosse and was captain of the varsity field hockey team, was a member of the Peace Club and debate team, served as a writing tutor, all while being a member of the National Honor Society, the Math Honor Society, and the Minority Scholars Program. And She too is fluent in Spanish and Amharic. Yabsara plans to study political science and economics at the University of Pennsylvania this fall. Please give it up for Ms. Yabsara Tikade. And last but not least, will Ms. Rakab Daniel Mered please stand? I hear them. They're all over there. Ms. Mered is a graduating senior from Hayfield High School in Alexandria, Virginia, whose extraordinary academic background and commitment to others led her English department chair to comment that Rakab is one of the best of the class of 2017 as a model student whose commitment to excellence and to others was outstanding. She says, quote, Rakab was also willing to help other students who were struggling. She served as a strong peer editor for the identity essay assignment, the class's major assignment. Rakab holds herself to a high standard. She is willing to work to achieve that standard. Because of her commitment to excellence, she was a model student, end quote. As a member, can clap for that. As a member of the Math Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, and Secretary of the National Honor Society, Rakab has outdone herself, earning A's across the board in classes like AP Physics, AP English, AP Biology, AP Government, AP Spanish. This is good for everyone to hear, all the myriad of courses they're taking. Chemistry, Spanish, and more, and she finished with a cumulative GPA of 4.35. What's even more impressive about Rakab is her serious devotion to serving others, and this is why SEED exists. For 4 years throughout high school, she has worked at the Green Sprigs Retirement Community, bonding with senior citizens, or as a volunteer with the hospital Elderly Life Program at Mount Vernon Inova Hospital, or reading books to first graders, or teaching English to Spanish-speaking kids. She somehow managed to also play varsity lacrosse and qualify as a state finalist for the Future Business Leaders of America competition. You're looking at me like, stop talking about me, but I'm not going to stop. She placed 5th in the state in that competition, and it was one of the youngest to ever compete at that level. Finally, what really pulls at your heartstrings is what Rakab wrote in her personal statement for college about her dear cousin Kabeda, whom she looked up to as a brother, and said that he was, quote, perfectly adjusted Ethiopian American, she says. She says, quote, I envied his versatility, his ability to effortlessly lead a life alternating between his Ethiopian and American identities. Unfortunately, her cousin Kabeda, who lived a life of altruism, helping the homeless, paying chess with prison inmates, spending holidays at shelters, and working with orphans in Ethiopia, unfortunately, her cousin, passed away last February. And Rakab has carried the legacy of helping people in homeless shelters by working with her family to establish the Kabeda Kub Dasta Girma Foundation, which just started. She says, quote, his life taught me that the most sincere deeds are done with no lights or cameras and with no intent to self-gratify, unquote. And while tonight we are happy to put you in front of the lights and camera to acknowledge you for all of your achievements, Rakab will be headed to Duke University this fall. Let's give her a round of applause. And let's give a huge round of applause to all of our 4 student honorees. I'm now going to turn it over to our chairman to honor them with their awards.
Tafari Tadessa, please come forward. Society of Ethiopian established in diaspora present to Tadessa Tafari recognition for your excellent academic performance and community services. May 28, 2017, Washington, D.C. Congratulations. I'm proud also to say that I go to the same church as Tafari does. And when he does his deacon's role, his voice is incredible. And I enjoyed it every minute so far. Thank you. You want to say a few words?
መጀመሪያ ያለኝን ሁሉ የሰጠኝ ፈጣሪን አመሰግነዋለሁ። ቀጥሎ ፈጣሪን እንዳቅ ያረጉኝ ሌሊት ያለ እንቅልፍ ቀን ያለ ረፍት ለደከሙልኝ ለአባቴና ለእናቴ ከፍ ያለ ምስጋና አቀርባለሁ። በድጋፋቸው በፍቅራቸው በምክራቸው ደግሞ እዚህ ላደረሱኝ ለመጡት እህቴ አያቴ እማማ አዲ መምጣት ላልቻሉትም ደግሞ ለያየ ላጎቶቼ ላግስቶቼ ለመላው ቤተሰቤ ከፍ ያለ ምስጋና አቀርባለሁ። I would like to thank my maker, my creator for giving me this opportunity. I would like to thank my parents who work tirelessly every day. I would like to thank all my family, and I would like to thank Seed for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Krubel Aklilu, please come forward, get your award. Here goes again Krubel, congratulations. Mahabara Giyuran, Zar Ethiopia Ethiozer, Society of Ethiopian established in diaspora, presents to Aklilu Krubel Aklilu in recognition for your excellence, academic performance, and community service. It's not only what you do to yourself, but what you do to others that matters. Most of these kids do so much to their community as well. Congratulations.
የተከበራችሁ እንግዶች በቅድሚያ ከዳዊት መዝሙር አንድ ስንን አንባለሁ። ይህ እንዲህ ይላል። ምንተ አሰዮ ለእግዚአብሔር በእንተ ኩሉ ዘገብረ ሊተ። ወደ አማርኛ ሲተረጎም ይህን ላደርግልኝ ለእግዚአብሔር ምን እከፍላለሁ ነው የሚለው። እኔ ኪሩቤል አክሊሉ የተወለድኩት እዚህ ሜሪላንድ አካባቢ ሲሆን በተጨማሪም ላለፉት 7 ዓመታት ማዕረገ ዲቁና በመቀበል ህብረተሰቡን ያገለገልኩ እገኛለሁ። ከዚህ በመቀጠል ለዚህ እንድበቃ የረዱኝን እናቴ ገነት ጀመረን፣ አባቴን አክሊሉ አበበን አመሰግናለሁ። እንዲሁም ወንድሜን እና እህቶቼ አመሰግናለሁ። ይህን ዝግጅት የዘጋጀውን የማህበረ ግዩራን ዘረ ኢትዮጵያን በድጋሜ ላመሰግን እወዳለሁ። አመሰግናለሁ።
Yapsara Fakada, please come forward and receive your award. Mahabara Gurguran Zar Ethiopia Zar presents Yapsara Fakada in recognition for your excellence academic performance and community services, May 28, 2017, Washington, D.C. Congratulations. Be blessed. Keep on doing the right work. Thank you. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to apologize that I'm not as impressive. I will not be doing it in Amharic. Hopefully English will do for now. Growing up, higher education was presented to me not as an expectation, but a reward, a playground for my intellectual curiosities. I've gotten used to the feeling of belonging where I am, so I'm scared of going from a big fish in a little pond to being the tiniest fish in the largest pond. But I have a strong sense that you are led to the things you are meant to do. And with this honor Seed has bestowed me with, I feel even more confident with that conclusion. I wish all of my fellow student honorees, no matter the path you take, the best of luck in pursuing your goals. Regardless of the expectations others place on your life decisions, all that matters is that you see each decision through to the end and create your own path. I have endless gratitude to those who have helped me along the way. To my family, I'm indebted to them for instilling me with the confidence and morals to push myself through. To my friends, I thank them for setting a high standard that I continually try to exceed. And lastly, I'd like to thank the inspirers, the ones who lit the way for me, my teachers. We all hopefully had teachers who believed in us, who tugged and pulled and pushed us to new heights. Whether it be in the classroom or the real world, I can only wish to be a teacher in my own right one day. And so again, thank you to my teachers, my friends, my family, and thank you all.
We are getting to the last one. Here is also for Rakeb Merit. Mahabara Guyuran, Zar Ethiopia Etiozer, presented to Rakeb Merit in recognition for your excellence, academic performance, and community services, May 28, 2017, Washington, D.C. Congratulations. Come over here.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I would like to thank God. Without him, this all wouldn't be possible, and I wouldn't be where I am today without his grace. I would also like to thank the SEED board members for awarding me with the 2017 Student SEED Award, Dr. Menna for guiding me through the SEED process, and my incredible former Bible study teacher, Binyam, for guiding me through life. I am incredibly honored, humbled, and blessed to be accepting this award. I never thought I would be nominated for such an honor, let alone standing in front of you all accepting this. SEED is an extraordinary recognition, as you all are inspiring young people such as myself to dream big and to continue to work hard. I also want to take this time to quickly reflect on an important lesson I have learned in my short life. Growing up, I always worked tirelessly to achieve goals I set for myself. While I worked very hard, I was at times too hard on myself when plans did not go as I expected. Last year, I suddenly lost an amazing influential person in my life, my cousin Cub. After learning of his altruistic, charitable side, I was inspired to keep giving back to those less fortunate to continue his legacy. His death made me realize two very important things. One, that life is way too short to stress about the small things, simply because life can be taken from you at any moment. And two, giving back to those less fortunate is essential to living a fulfilling life. Reclaiming my previous struggles with unexpected situations has made me stronger than ever, and very excited to carry these lessons over as I start my college journey at Duke University in the fall. I also want to thank my lovely parents who have done absolutely everything and anything to make sure my sisters and I were more than taken care of growing up. You two are the best parents any kid could ever ask for. And to all the family and friends who came out today to support me, I love you and I thank you very much. May God bless you all.
Good evening, everyone. This grant is given in memory of Aster Asefa. Aster was a passionate supporter of SEED, and the annual SEED Awards dinner was one of the highlights of the year for Dr. Johannes and his wife, Aster. Every year, SEED Awards dinner was a showpiece of Ethiopia's talent, outstanding professionals, world-class scientists, great teachers, humanitarians, and brilliant young Ethiopians like we have tonight. Each year, we ask our high school honorees to write an essay on a given topic. We organize a panel of judges to score them, and the first place prize is a $1,000 grant, and the second place prize, which is only for this year because Dr. Johannes was so moved, we'll be giving $700 to the second prize winner. This year's essay question reads as follows. On March 1st, 2016, Ethiopia celebrated the 120th anniversary of the Battle of Adwa against the Italians. Ethiopia has never been colonized and has been viewed across the globe as the site of universal freedom and Black liberation. Watch the 5-minute video of the poem entitled The Battle of Adwa from one of SEED's 2017 honorees, Chancellor Lemon Sisai, MBE. And write your response and reaction to the video in the form of a poem or an essay. You should think about today's political climate, social movements, and the Black millennial generation. Describe your reaction in the video. What message does it send in today's generation? And what call to action resonates with you today? If Chancellor Lemon Sisai's poem was an ode to passing a torch of strength and pride to you, what is your response as an Ethiopian American and as a representative of today's generation? Without further ado, if Dr. Johannes would please join me on stage.
Good evening. Can you all hear me? Thank you. My name is Johannes Sabate. I'm Aster's husband, and I'm here to present the Aster Asafa Award for tonight. I have been given 30 seconds to make my speech, but I'm going to take all of 2 minutes, and I'll see what Dr. Manna and Tam are going to do about it. I want to thank Dr. Malaku and the SEED board for establishing and continuing to support this award in memory of Aster. Aster would be thrilled with this honor. This is the 7th year of the award, and it's presented to the best poems by these outstanding young high school graduates. I want to thank all the judges, Elsie Girma, Ainsley Robson, Ida Girma, and Tunbit Takle. These 4 judges have been former student honorees, and competed in the Aster Asafa essay competition. So they know what this competition is all about. I want to extend a special thanks to Dr. Manna Messe for developing and coordinating this competition. Dr. Manna has been SEED's youth coordinator for several years and has performed these tasks with great distinction. As you've already heard, the poems in this competition were inspired by the poem, The Battle of Adwa, by Chancellor Lemon Sisai, one of tonight's adult honorees. I hope you'll all have a chance to read The Battle of Adwa and the students' rejoinder. They're outstanding poems. Now, I want to go back to the award. The first place winner for $1,000 is Kirubel Aklilu. You have the check? I don't have the check. Okay. I'll just give you a paper. This is you place a check. Okay? Thank you very much. You've heard that Kirubel is a scientist, but I can tell you now that Kirubel is also a poet, outstanding poet. The second place winner is Tafari Taddasa for $700.
Okay, so now I'm going to read an excerpt from my poem. Okay. Let us lift up the memories of our loved ones together. Let us remind the world of the Ethiopia it once envied. Put down your anger so that you may carry your brother. As the Battle of Adwa showed, it takes more than part of the sum. It takes part of everyone to accept and cherish our differences. Remember this, unless we stand united, not just as Ethiopians, not just as Americans, but as human beings, the torch of strength and pride that the Battle of Adwa ignited will be extinguished forever.
We want to see Rahel's parents come forward, please. Dr. Fukru and his beloved spouse, please come forward. And we want to really make a note of this award is for Rahel, of course, but the parents have been coming to SEED over 22 years. They never missed one Memorial Day. This is a commitment by itself. And it paid off because their daughter happened to be a graduate of Harvard Law School and a managing editor of Harvard Law Review. So we really need to every parent aspire to do what they have done. So we want to make sure that they pass this to her for Ms. Rahel Bogosian, Harvard Law School, Harvard University, in recognition of your inspiring academic excellence, civic responsibilities, and for all your distinctive attributes. May 28, 2017. She's unable to be here with us because she's at Harvard, but we thought that this is as equally important to them as it is to her. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you want to say a few words.
በደም የተጻፈ ታሪክ አይረሳም፣ ሲታሰብ ይኖራል፣ ሲነበብ ሲደገም፣ ማንም አያጠፋው እስከ ዘለዓለም፣ በደም ስለጻፉት ሳይሆንም በቀለም። የአድዋ ተራሮች እስቲ ተናገሩ፣ ሰዎቹ ቢቀሩ እናንተ መስክሩ። አድዋ የወደቁ ኢትዮጵያውያን በእኛ ልጆቻቸው ናቸው ሕያዋን ይላል። እናመሰግናለን። የመጀመሪያው ተሸላሚያችን የምሽቱ የ2017 አቶ ቴድ አለማየሁ ናቸው። እንደምታዩት ቴድ በጣም አናሳ ወጣት ጎልማሳ ልጅ ነው። የሰራው ስራ ግን ከተራራ የሚያህል ነው። ቴድ አለማየሁ የመጀመሪያውን የአሜሪካ ዶክተሮች ለአፍሪካ በሚል መጠሪያ ከትርፍ ነፃ የሆነ ድርጅት በማቋቋም በመላው አፍሪካ በመዟዟር ላለፉት 15 ዓመታት ሲያገለግል የቆየ ምሁር ነው። ሲድ ይህንን ውጤታማ ለአፍሪካ ዜጎች ጤና ጠቃሚ የሆነ ድርጅት በመፍጠሩና አገልግሎት በመስጠቱ በበጎ ፈቃደኝነት ላይ የተመሰረተ መጠነ ሰፊ ተግባር በማከናወኑ ለሰው ልጆች የወደፊት ህይወት ብሩህ ተስፋ ሰጭነቱና በዚህ የጎልማሳ እድሜው ላሳየው መልካምነት ለሌሎችም በምሳሌነት ሊጠቀስ የሚገባው በመሆኑ የ2017 ዓመተ ምህረት አንዱ ተሸላሚ እንዲሆን ተመርጧል።
Mr. Ted Alamayo, please come forward and accept your award. This award states, Mahabara Giyuran Zar Ethiopia Ethiozer, Society of Ethiopian established in diaspora, present to Mr. Ted Alamayo in recognition of your vision to create U.S. Doctors for Africa and provide medical and healthcare services throughout the continent of Africa. Your inspiration for all is something everybody want to emulate from all the young people that we have here. May 28, 2017, Washington, D.C. Thank you very much. Congratulations. There you go. Come and take pictures. Yeah, hold on to it like this. There you go. You want to say a few words? You can
Sure.
You can put that there.
Well, መጀመሪያ እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልኝ ስላከበራችሁኝ. And you know, I'm not used to receiving awards. I have to be very honest with you. I'm accustomed to giving awards to others, deserving humanitarians, CEOs, presidents, kings, first ladies, doctors and nurses, politicians, non-politicians in the past almost 18 years as the founder and chairman of U.S. Doctors for Africa. The only time that I got recognized was by Columbia University, Lifetime Achievement Awards, United Nations, and I believe the World Bank. But what makes this super special is I'm being recognized by my own people. And as I was leaving Los Angeles, I told my wife I'm going alone because she's busy, she's a nurse, she's in saving lives. And she tried to do whatever she can to release herself to come and join me, but they would not allow her because she took a little vacation and she couldn't join me. But we are a family of passion, commitment, doing the right thing. I came to America when I was 14 and a half years old, adopted by an American family, but I grew up what you call a very poor family, and came to America by one of the wealthiest family in America. So from being super poor, coming to extremely wealthy family. And so I asked myself, they provide pretty much everything. Now from having nothing, pretty much having everything. And so I said, what do I want to do in my life? Went to a very nice school, got all the fanciest thing you can imagine. And then I heard about 20 years ago that Africa, our continent that gave birth to us, was massively being attacked by the HIV and AIDS virus. Millions of people are dying left to right, to the point where United Nations and the World Bank, WHO, the CDC, even the White House was telling us how many millions of people are dying. Some benefited from that devastation, and some did great things. So I said, I think I found my passion. I think I'm going to create an organization. I'm not a doctor, but who cares? I have a little bit of money. So if I inspire 5 doctors to sign up and I cover your travel, hotel, to go to Africa and help our people, I thought I did my job. Truly did my job. I'm a big fan. So to make a long story short, I know I have 5 minutes, but I promised myself I'll give 2 minutes. Make a long story short, this mission had attracted millions of people around the world. We were able to make a small difference, but the difference that a lot of people appreciated and recognized, from Bill Clinton to Obama to George W. Bush to the World Bank to UN, you name it. So I am insanely excited. I'm so happy to be here and to see we Ethiopians as one. This is what makes us beautiful. This is what makes who we are, truly who we are. So finally, I'd like to announce to you that I'm running for U.S. Congress in 2018. That's right. Thank you, the first Ethiopian ever to run for U.S. Congress. We need to be represented.
ክቡራትና ክቡራን ተሸላሚዎቻችን፣ እንግዶቻችን እንዲሁም የሲድ አባላት ቀደም ብሎ የአንጋፋውን የጥላሁን ገሰሰን ስለ ሲድ የተናገረውን በስክሪኑ ላይ ሲታይ ነበረ። ግን አንዳንዶቻችሁ ስላልነበራችሁ እንደ አውሮፓውያን አቆጣጠር በ2000 ዓመተ ምህረት አንጋፋውን ጥላሁን ገሰሰን ሲድ ሲያገብር ጥላሁን እንደዚህ አለ። ባለፉት 48 ዓመታት በስራዬ ተሰድቤበታለሁ፣ ታስሬበታለሁ፣ በሞቶሞቢልም ቆስዬበታለሁ። ግን የ48 ዓመታት ብስጭቴን ሲድ ክሶኛል። እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልኝ። ብዙ አሳዛኝ ነገሮች ገጥመውኝ በዛሬዋ ቀን ያቺ ያዘንኩባት ነገር ሁሉ ተሰርዛለች። ይሄ ዌብሳይታችን ላይ ተለጥፏል፣ ማየት ትችላላችሁ። የሚቀጥለውን ሙዚቃ ለማዘጋጀት እሞክራለሁ። ፍቃደኛ ከሆናችሁ ሲድ የሚለውን ቃል ተጠቅሜ ሲዲ ላይ ባወጣው ደስ ይለኛል። ይህንንም you can applaud ይህንንም አንጋፋዋ ደራሲ ዓለም ፀሐይ ወዳጆ እንድታዘጋጅልኝ ከልብ እጠይቅሻለሁ። እግዚአብሔር ያክብርልኝ። ሲድን እኔ የምጠራው ስም አድን ነው ብሎ ተናግሮ ነበር። እንግዲህ ዓለም ፀሐይ ወዳጆ ትልቅ ዕዳ አለባት። ህልሙን ሳያከናውን በማረፉ ከመካከላችን በመለየቱ አደራውን እንደሰጣት ነውና መልሷን እንጠብቃለን። በዚህ የተነሳ አንዲት ግጥም አድን በሚል ተዘጋጅቷል። ዓለም ፀሐይ ታቀናበረዋለች። ግማሹ ስራ ተሰርቶላታል ማለት ነው። አድን እንበል እልል እልል እናወድሳቸው፣ የኢትዮጵያ ልጆች የሲድ ምርጥ ናቸው። በትምህርት፣ በስራ፣ በሙዚቃ፣ በስፖርት ባህል ላዳበሩት፣ የአገር ስም ላስጠሩት፣ ከመካከላችን ልቀው ለተገኙት እንበል እልል እልል እናወድሳቸው፣ የኢትዮጵያ መኩሪያ የሲድ ምርጥ ናቸው። ወገንን ለመርዳት ራስን ለሰዉት፣ ለበጎ አድራጎት ከልብ ለሚለፉት፣ መብትን ላስከበሩት፣ በአገርም በስደት ለሚመጣው ትውልድ ምሳሌ ለሆኑት እንበል እልል እልል እናወድሳቸው፣ የኢትዮጵያ ልጆች የሲድ ምርጥ ናቸው። እናመስግናቸው እያሉ በሕይወት ሟቾችን እናስታውስ፣ ለአገር ለተሰዉት ስማቸው ይጠራ ስራቸው ይመስገን፣ አኩሪ ስለሆነ ለወገን ለአገር እንበል እልል እልል እናወድሳቸው፣ የኢትዮጵያ መኩሪያ የሲድ ምርጥ ናቸው። ሁሉን ላስከበሩ በአገርም በስደት ለምናደንቃቸው በእውቀታቸው ጥልቀት ቆመን እናጨብጭብ ሁላችን በአንድነት። እንሳቅ፣ እናልቅስ፣ እንሸልማቸው፣ ቆመን እናጨብጭብ፣ እንቀበላቸው። አድን የተባለው የሲድ ምርጥ ናቸው። አመሰግናለሁ።
ትዝ እያለኝ ብዙ ተጨነቄ ከንቱ ላላገኝሽ አንቺን መናፈቄ ከንቱ ላላገኝሽ አንቺን መናፈቄ ህሊናሽ አስቦ ልብሽ መች ረዳኝም እኔ ግን እሱን መናፈቄ ጉዳይ እኔ ግን እሱን መናፈቄ ጉዳይ መከራን ስችለው ማንም ሰው ሳይረዳኝ አንቺን መናፈቄ ደህና አድርጎ ጉዳይ መከራን ስችለው ማንም ሰው ሳይረዳኝ አንቺን መናፈቄ ደህና አድርጎ ጉዳይ እያንከራተተ ራሴን ያዞረኝ እያንከራተተ ራሴን ያዞረኝ ፍቺው አልገባኝም ፍቺው አልገባኝም እያልኩኝ ምንድነው ለካ አንቺን ወድጄ በመናፈቄ ነው ለካ አንቺን ወድጄ በመናፈቄ ነው መከራን ስችለው ማንም ሰው ሳይረዳኝ አንቺን መናፈቄ ናንቆበዳይ መከራን ስችለው ማንም ሰው ሳይረዳኝ አንቺን መናፈቄ ናንቆበዳይ ስር ሆነን ስንነጋገርም ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገርም ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገርም ጥንትና አንቺ ነን የፍቅር ጀግኖቹ እነማን ነበሩ ፊት ከዘመኖቹ ፊት ከዘመኖቹ ምንስ ግልጽ ቢሆን ጊዜና ዘመኑ ፍቅራችን ተጋርጦ ምነው መመንመኑ ፍቅራችን ተጋርጦ ምነው መመንመኑ ኧረ በከተማ ጭራሽ በሀገሩ ከኔና አንቺ በቀር እነማን ነበሩ ከኔና አንቺ በቀር እነማን ነበሩ ዛፍ ጥላ ስር ሆነን ስንመካከር ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገር ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገር አንድ ላይ አሁን ተረስቶሽ እንደሆነ እነማን ነበሩ እስቲ በዚያን ጊዜ ዓለም ሳይሰለጥን የሰራነው ሁሉ የሰራነው ሁሉ እንዴት ይረሳሻል ኧረ በከተማ ጭራሽ በሀገሩ ከኔና አንቺ በቀር እነማን ነበሩ ከኔና አንቺ በቀር እነማን ነበሩ ዛፍ ጥላ ስር ሆነን ስንመካከር ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገር ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገር አንድ ላይ ተረስቶሽ እንደሆነ እነማን ነበሩ እስቲ በዚያን ጊዜ ዓለም ሳይሰለጥን የሰራነው ሁሉ የሰራነው ሁሉ እንዴት ይረሳሻል ኧረ በከተማ ጭራሽ በሀገሩ ከኔና አንቺ በቀር እነማን ነበሩ ከኔና አንቺ በቀር እነማን ነበሩ ዛፍ ጥላ ስር ሆነን ስንመካከር ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገር ከቶ እነማን ሰሙ ስንነጋገር ከቶ እነማን ስሙ